You're listening to DraftKings Network.
At BlueNile.com, you can find endless ways to make your moments sparkle. From classic and timeless jewelry gifts to creating the custom engagement ring of her dreams, all at prices you won't find at a traditional jeweler. And right now, you can save up to 40% on fine jewelry and 25% on engagement ring settings during the Blue Nile Anniversary Sale, going on now. Go to BlueNile.com to shop the Blue Nile Anniversary Sale and save up to 40%. That's BlueNile.com.
I like to imagine that the NFL starting quarterbacks have a group chat, and that every year Patrick Mahomes brings the new people in, gets rid of the people that aren't starting anymore, and that throughout the year they just have a group chat where they just, show each other fun memes, talk shit to who's the guy that gets really just made fun of a lot? Who's the starting quarterback that just hates the group chat because he always gets made fun of?
Got to be Kirk Cousins, no?
Yeah. Kirk seems like a guy that doesn't even participate. He's kind of what do you call him, Mike, in the group chat when people aren't saying anything?
Floaters?
No,
that's how they refer to them.
Yeah.
So
sightseers or something. You said or
tourists?
Tourists or something.
Yeah,
people that
tourists.
are just visiting, but they don't actually contribute to the group chat.
Does everyone get then a notification that says Ryan Tannehill has been removed from the chat? What happens?
I think it's kind of just Mahomes being no hard feelings. And then, you see Tannehill has been removed. So it's the last thing Tannehill sees is no hard feelings, and then all of a sudden he's out of there. And he's just but you kind of get it if you're Tannehill. You're this is the starting quarterback group chat.
So what happens in Pittsburgh? Before they named the starting quarterback, were they both in, or were we waiting? What happened
I
there?
think they were both
No.
kind of in.
We all knew Russell Wilson was going to start week one.
Well, were they in limbo, Chris, in this situation?
It's a little tricky because Justin Fields was in the starting quarterback chat the previous year, and then he gets to Pittsburgh, and the group chat certainly doesn't want to make the call on who they feel is a starter, but now someone kicks him out?
I think that he was
kicked
out when Chicago traded him. That's when he got kicked out of the group chat.
But he was still battling for it.
And then Caleb Williams was added that night when he was drafted.
I like to think that Kaepernick is still in this group chat because everyone kind of sees, well, I'm not going to be the person that does this. The NFL did plenty.
What if you get a spot start? Do you get added for the week?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the answer to your question. Drake May, what's he doing? Jacoby Brissett. There's a lot of interesting ones.
The answer can be whatever you want, Chris. This is your story.
I would rather be in the backup quarterback chat because I think that one's a lot more freewheeling.
The backup, that's where all the shit talking goes down.
Yeah, that's where, you have holdovers try and kick Charlie Whitehurst out of this. I dare you. Guy's a mensch.
That's how I was kind of thinking. Russell Wilson seems like an eager person, and that would be a good group chat person. So I'm thinking he might just be in it still, and was never removed when he got because he brings value to the group chat. So they were like, man, even though he got traded, he might not be the starter.
Daily affirmations get annoying.
In the backup group chat, when someone gets promoted to QB1, they get taken out of it, like the little toys in Toy Story getting clawed out of the machine.
Aww,
goodbye.
So is every backup in the backup group chat, or there's a QB2 one and a QB3 one and then a practice squad one?
I think we're just talking QB2s here.
Really?
Yeah.
There would never be a QB3 chat. I mean, that's just absurd.
I just put all the backups in one,
Right. To me, they
even
can all
the
be
practice squatters.
Right.
So Mike White is fine. He's still in the chat. Yeah.
This is fun, though. I just like it. I just like the idea of
good game
of Mahomes being the leader of it, and it's just every year, all right, I got to go through who are the starters. Got to remove this guy, Aiden O'Connell. You're fine. I'm gonna leave you in here one more year, but you're probably out of here.
Well, no, he's not.
No, he's not though. Minshew. Which group chat is Minshew in?
Minshew's the starter?
Oh,
yeah, I thought it was Aiden O'Connell.
All right.
Sorry, you're out of
Did
here.
you already draft your fantasy team?
I did. I actually drafted last night. I have way too many fantasy teams, so the last one I was like, I've done this way too much. I'm over this. How do I make this fun? I drafted what I'm calling the all ghost team. It's all guys
Red
that
range.
are past their prime. I have DeAndre Hopkins. I have Zeke Elliott.
Are you trying to lose?
No, I'm telling you, I'm going to make the playoffs. I'm telling you, this is a fighting team. This team's got some fight in it.
I'm in a college football fantasy team this year, and I just drafted all players on teams that I don't like because then if they have really, really good games, I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Emotional hedge.
Exactly.
My team name is the Sixth Sense, and I actually screwed up and auto-picked the first pick, so I have Jamar Chase, and after that, everyone is really old. I have Devin Singletary, Austin
you got to
Eckler.
trade him.
I have Mike Evans, Travis Kelce, Stephon Diggs, Aaron Rodgers, Zeke Elliott, Keenan Allen, Brandon Cooks, DeAndre Hopkins, and Adam Thielen.
Trade Chase.
I Just like trade him for someone really old.
Yeah, you have
straight
to.
up. I know it does feel dishonest what I'm doing because I have an all old team with Jamar Chase.
Speaking of QB2s, didn't talk about once today how Michigan's QB's last name is Orgy.